Back in the 90s, when computer software was just hitting the mainstream, nobody really knew what these pieces of software were really capable of. The boxes actually had this sort of surreal, dreamlike tone to them. They were not just trying to sell you the product, they tried to sell you the idea that these were tools to bring your ideas to life. I remember like the Corel Draw boxes like exploding with explosions and clip art and like a million. And also the classic like the Photoshops like vintage with the eye and the magnifying glass with this different composition that was really oniric and sort of like a dreamscape. They had to sell the feeling of a new frontier of things that could be achieved with these pieces of software because people didn't really understand what the features meant. It was maybe a bit too niche, so having this really evocative and inspiring packaging made it more appealing to a broader like swath of possible clientele. Nowadays, things are a bit more different, given the speed at which we consume. Our entire exposure to one of these applications gets reduced to a little square logo or even a color. It's kind of a bummer. This corporate minimalism is intentional. You can see it happening with a bunch of brands that get their identity sort of watered down. They become a vessel, so we, the consumer, project the meaning onto them. The clearest example of this is look at the OpenAI logo. Super powerful tool, it's meant to be for everything. So the logo looks like nothing. And you could say the same of the Google Flat App Design Suite or the Adobe logo system. Because we sort of already know that computers can do everything, right? So these applications get reduced to the category of their work they aim to help us with. For the sake of ease of access and scalability, they chose to sacrifice some of the aspiring and narrative elements these old packagings used to project. Like I remember being in a room and seeing the old Photoshop box, thinking it's some obscure piece of software like,
oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Now it's just like, boop, boop, click open. And I just realized this while recording this, like the hero image you get when you open Photoshop or any of these pieces of software is like the evolution of, or what we're left with from that era of the box set, you know? It's not the same as having the physical thing, but it is what it is.